Hey guys, good almost afternoon. It's Dan with Sex, Drugs, and God. How you doing? I am driving home from dropping my daughter off at work, so I thought I'd just pop in for a quick minute and say something I was thinking about this morning and praying about. Something I saw in my daily devotional, and another thing that just kind of struck me as I was scrolling Facebook and reading some comments and things and like that today. Perspective is important. There's a great cartoon, I think, or drawing where somebody draws the number 6 or maybe the number 9 on the ground, and there's two guys standing on either side of that number arguing. It's a 6, it's a 9, it's a 6, it's a 9. And then people saying, you'll see comments that say, oh, it's just perspective. Neither one is wrong. One of them is wrong. Whoever wrote the number knows whether it was a 6 or a 9, right? So somebody's wrong. So just to say perspective makes them both right is incorrect. That relates to recovery in the fact that our higher power, for me, Jesus, knows right and wrong. And for me to surrender my will, I have to actively acknowledge that my perspective is irrelevant. God's perspective is all that matters. Because there's a right and there's a wrong. Both people can't be right when looking at the same thing. Perspective is viewing something through a subjective lens to fit your desire or agenda, right? We see that a lot in politics across our country, and it's a shame. There is right and there is wrong, and the longer we say, well, my perspective means this, or my opinion is this, to justify our bad behavior or our irrational thoughts or our impulsive indulgences, the longer we're going to live in recovery. And you might not be actively using, you may be living a sober life, but I would argue that you are what people in the rooms would call a dry drunk, because you're still harboring bitterness and resentment. So just, I'm going to keep it short again today. I'm trying to keep these short. Just remember that perspective is subjective, right? Because you're only going to see it the way that benefits you, right? God sees it the way that benefits Him, and that's really all that matters. So that's all I'm going to say for today. Remember, I love you guys. He loves you guys. And as always, peace.